My name is Clarke, and I'm going to be interpreting this graph for you. This is the marital status by religious group. Um, as you can see, it's very easy to read. It's color coded and has a percentage on each color, which is how many percents of these people are married, living with a partner, divorced, separated, widowed, never married, in that order. Here's some interesting things I found and what they might mean. The Buddhist and unaffiliated categories have the same percentages almost exactly, with there only being a 2% difference in the married status and 1% difference in the divorced separated status. This could be for a number of reasons, but I've heard that Buddhists are practice non-attachment, things like that, which would make sense that you would want to be in a commitment that attaches you to someone else. And if you're not religious, then you don't live by rules of you have to get married, you can't do this, you can't do that. So they could be have the same reason, they could do the same things, they could have different reasons, but the numbers come out the same, which is interesting. For the Protestants, they have some of the highest divorce rates, which I thought was interesting because for the opposite reason of the unaffiliated people, usually you hear Protestants are like, no, don't get divorced, don't do stuff like that. Yet it's uh, some of the highest divorce rates come from that category. But they also have the least amount of people who are single and the most widowed folks, um, which means you pretty much have to get married, maybe. And so if more people are getting married, then more people are going to get divorced or have their spouse die. So it kind of makes sense why. And then for the last one, the Hindus, I noticed that there's almost no middle category. There's just married, never married, and then a very small margin in between, which makes sense according to their religion, which is um, preaches you get married or you don't get married, you don't remarry, you don't do things like that. So kind of makes sense. I heard they used to burn uh, your wife if you died in those Eastern countries. So probably carry over from that. That's all.